All right, guys. So we're gonna go through one of our binders today. This is gonna be the Stellar Crown one. Pretty much almost done with this one. We're only missing about 60 cards. Most of them are gonna be the reverse holos that we don't have yet, but we've been working on it, trying to go single hunting through shops, saving up for one of those 36 booster bundle box things. Ridiculous amount of cards in those. But yeah, see, you're just missing out on the reverse holo Ponyta, the reverse holo Rapidash. Wow, there's not a lot of fire typing in this set. Oh, this Cinderace card is really nice too. I'm a fan of these new borders that they're doing with some of these newer cards, especially in the prismatic sets with the rainbow borders. They're really cool. Missing that reverse holo Charcadet there. Into the water type, starting off with the Blastoise, which I think is interesting because the beginning of this whole thing starts with the Venusaur EX for the grass types. And it's just kind of interesting. Haven't really seen another set before where it starts with an EX on like just even the beginning of the set, not even necessarily the beginning of a typing. Got quite a bit of water in this set actually, funny enough, because there's like hardly any fire types. Got that nice Greninja EX right there. Got all of these in. Moving on over into the electric typing. Missing that reverse holo Charjabug. This Electivire card is really nice too. Oh, there we go. Especially the reverse holo one. It's really nice. Alright, got that Galvantula EX. This was one of my more favorite electric types to use in Gen 5 when I was playing Black and White on my DS. I never did evolve the Joltik line though, but I liked Galvantula's artwork, the way he looked, his moveset, stuff like that. I'm just more of a brute forcer. I just play fire type all the way through. So, yeah, didn't spend too much time with any of these other Pokemon. From that gen and up. From these older ones like the Slowpokes and all that, I did all of that stuff earlier on in Gen 3 and Gen 2. Had some fun with those guys. Missing the reverse holo Yamask right here, moving on into the psychic types. There's that Darkspun EX. This one's really cute. I'm a fan of these newer kind of dog Pokemon they've been doing, like the Fido and the Darkspun. They're pretty cool. And I like the plays on the names too as well, with the Milcery and the Alchemy, the Flittle. They're really cool. Missing out on that reverse holo Greavard there. Moving on into the fighting type, we're missing that reverse holo Rhyperior. Get that card stuck in there. It was falling out there a bit. That Medicham EX right there. Quite a bit of fighting type in this set. I think it's actually the most typing we have in this set, besides maybe either the psychic or even the normal type. I know some sets have a ridiculous amount of normal typings in their card list. Alright, missing out on the reverse holo Koraidon right there. Moving on over into the dark types. Missing that reverse holo Swalot, the reverse holo Morgrim right there, and the reverse holo Bombardier. I really like the artwork on these Impidimps. That kind of like abstract hand-drawn background. It's really nice. It reminds me of the Haunter and Gengar cards in 151. And here we are over into the steel types here. Missing that reverse holo Clang. And then the reverse holo Revaroom. Not too sure how I feel about the engines, but we'll save that for another day. Alright. This is probably one of the funniest cards. Funniest Pokemon to me that they've come out with in a long time here. Orthworm. It's literally just a worm. Just an earthworm. It's really funny to me. I find it pretty amusing. We're missing that reverse hollow Hoot Hoot. And you know what's really strange? There's only two dragon type. It's really just one dragon type card, and it's just the regular and the reverse hollow of the Raging Bolt. But it's really interesting how every set we've done so far, between 151, Paradox Rift, Obsidian Flame, Stellar Crown, Twilight Masquerade, few other ones, like there's hardly any dragon typing in any of these sets. It's really interesting. Like especially 151, it makes a little bit more sense. The only real dragon types we had then was the Dratini line, but you know, as we've moved on into other generations, there have been more dragon type Pokemon, and I feel like they don't get the love that they deserve. Another strange thing I've noted is that I haven't come across any fairy typing in any of these cards, so that's interesting. We've just recently gotten back into the card collecting. When I was younger, fairy typing obviously was not a thing. Now that it is, I was kind of expecting to see more of a presence in the cards, but I have literally seen none. Zero. I've seen more dragon types than I have fairies. Anyways, moving on here into the normal types, missing out on that reverse Hoot Hoot. Go on over. Yeah, we're pretty much filled up on the normal typings, as you can see. Got that Terrapagos EX right here with that rainbow-ish border. Really, really liking these cards. And then we move on over here into our item cards. Now we're still missing a few of these. It's not going to be that much, but they're going to be, the empty spaces are going to be seen much more often than when we were going through the Pokemon. Obviously, it's just because there's not as much item cards as there are Pokemon cards, but we are missing still quite a few of those. So we're missing that reverse Antique Root Fossil, the reverse Crispin, and the reverse Kofu. We have been cursed by Lacey. Every pack we pull, we always get a Lacey, whether it's this version of Lacey or her full art card or whatever, we are cursed by Lacey. All right, and then that's pretty much this right here is the end of the regular trainer cards, and then we move on over here into our full art, our SIRs, ARs, all that stuff. So starting off here with the Ledian, we are missing quite a few of these ones. We were lucky in a lot of our pack pulling to pull a lot of these, so we've had really good luck with those. A few of them, I think maybe only like one or two, we actually had to go out and single hunt at a shop, so not honestly, Stellar Crown, not that bad with the pull rates. Really been enjoying it. But this reboot is really nice. My favorite card out of just these right here, it's got to be either the Turtonator or that Squirtle right there. Especially because that Squirtle, let me show you here, it's in a little tri-holder, is one of the other Pidgey cards that goes with this Charmander right here. And we're just missing the Bulbasaur for that set. And then we'll have all three of the Pidgey cards. So that's going to be really cool. This Zeraora is really cool as well, the way that card looks. With all like the streaks and the electricity. Like they do really good with the electric typing art. It's just always some of the best art I've seen on the cards. Moving on over here, still, as you can see, missing quite a few. Here's that Lacey. We've gotten like 3 of these things. It's insane. This Hydrapple EX was a really, really nice pull. I love this card. Love the art on this card. We were not like surprised, but just a little shocked when we pulled this one. We knew we were going to get a hit. Just had that feeling. Just didn't think it was going to be this guy, and I was really happy it was. It's such a cool card. And then of course that Orthworm EX. Just what a joke, man. It's just a worm. It's hilarious. Yep, and then we end over here with the Area Zero Under Depths. I think there's one more. I think it's the Gold Bravery Charm or something like that goes right here to end the set. But yeah, and then that's pretty much the end of the Stellar Crown. From that point on, it's just empty pages. She'll probably use these for her cute cards that she enjoys. This is her set that she's been collecting, so she's been really, really enjoying that Stellar Crown set. got her this Dratini Dragonair Dragonite binder to put them all in. Alright guys, well, that was the video for today. Hope you guys stay tuned for a few more binder videos like this. Going to be showing off some of the collection for a little bit before we get back to more pack ripping. Mainly because, you know, we're kind of saving up for something nice and, you know, just felt like doing something else for content. So, hope you guys enjoyed. See you around.